Welcome back. So, we wanted to quickly talk about Babadi. We want to talk about the game tomorrow, the big game
Yeah,
tomorrow. Manchester City travels to Anfield. Both teams need a win. They don't even need a
yeah,
draw because right now Arsenal has opened a 9 point gap over Manchester City, and Liverpool are 4 point behind Chelsea. They are 5 point behind Manchester United. So any drop off at this point is going to take them completely off top five. I believe that five teams will make Champions League from the English Premiership this season because of the UEFA coefficient, the fact that the teams are playing super well. But what do you think about the match tomorrow? Both teams really desperately need to win.
as far as I'm concerned, that match is the biggest match of this season.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
it's going to make and break some people.
Wow.
Yes, that match is going to make and break some people. If Liverpool wins, that's almost about it for Man City in terms of the title. It's going to be very, very hard for them to meet up with Arsenal because of the way Arsenal is playing. Arsenal has a very good defensive record. It's going to be very hard for them to lose three matches before the end of the season. It's going to be very, very difficult. That's 9 points.
Yeah.
That 9 points lead is going to be a very, very tough one to catch up. And if it goes the other way around, that means Man City is still in the game for the league. But for Liverpool, Champions League is unlikely for them. It's going to be very, very difficult for them to pick up Champions League position.
Yeah.
And that will be highly, highly embarrassing for them because if they lose to Man City at home and they lose that position, it's going to be a disaster for them.
Especially with the amount of money they spent in the summer, signing the likes of
Yes.
Etiquette, signing
Yeah.
Isaac, signing Weeds,
And
signing
verse. Yeah.
this left back Kakas, and so many other
hmm
players they signed. Frimpong and so many
Yeah.
players that they brought
Frimpong,
in.
yeah.
They spent
Yeah.
almost 500 million pounds
Yeah.
in the summer. So that would be a terrible return on investment if they don't make the Champions League. And I think that Arne Slot might not be able to keep his job if they don't make the Champions League at the end of the season. Because what will be the excuse? What will be
Yeah.
the excuse? So,
hmm
I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. And then, but I feel like Liverpool will not lose. I'm not sure they're going to win, but I feel like they will not lose. Remember that Liverpool, they have not lost to City at that stadium since Pep became the manager. They have not lost one
Yeah.
time.
I think they've lost only once to them for the past maybe 13 years or so.
Yeah, I said that's why I said
I
since
don't,
Pep
yeah.
became the manager, he
Mm,
has not beaten
yeah.
Liverpool in that stadium.
At
Yeah,
home. Wow.
yeah.
That's a very, very big record. So, and with that, the pressure is also on City with Arsenal's win today. It's going to Liverpool with that pressure on them that they have to
Yeah.
win. I'm still trying to see the kind of tactics both of them are going to play tomorrow. I have a feeling I have a feeling Liverpool will still play their normal game, but City is what I'm not sure. Maybe Pep will want to play defensive. Just the way he played against Arsenal when he came to the Emirates.
But they
You
can't
know,
sustain anything defensively. City is not a defensive, stalwart like Arsenal, or even I will even give Chelsea a better chance than them defensively because if
yeah, but they can't afford to open up too because their defense is not so good. So you would definitely need those guys in the midfield to support the defense. So the way I'm looking at it, it might pack the boss and open for a counter from Ireland or
Liverpool will
with
destroy
maybe
them.
Semeyo and yeah.
Baba D, if they do that, Liverpool will destroy
Yeah.
them. And I'll tell you why. Because one of the things about Liverpool, when you try to pack the bus against them, is that they have good players from the wing side that can hurt your fullback. Right now,
Yeah.
City has two players that are midfielders playing as their fullback. So Salah
Hmm.
coming from the left side, from the right side, maybe Gakpo or Wits coming from the other side. I don't see how you can keep that kind of team away. And Etikite will
Yeah.
have room enough to operate
Yeah.
in the
Exactly.
middle.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I feel like if City decide to sit back, Liverpool is going to beat them like 3-0 or 3-1 or 3-2 or 4-2.
It's going to be like a revenge for Liverpool because they were beaten by City at their
Yeah,
home. That's 3-0 then at their home when things were not really going
yeah,
well. But I think the problem of Liverpool is I think the priority that they set in when they were buying those players, they shouldn't have bought this guy Isak. As far as me and concerned, I feel that that's not what they really needed that as of that time. Even though you might need a points man, but the what's it called? This guy that they sold to Bayern Munich. Sorry, yeah, Luis
yes,
Diaz. That guy. Sometimes we don't really know how efficient he was during the time when he played with Liverpool. That role and that side, that 11, the guy did a very good job for Liverpool that time. Most of the assists and even some of the goals that he did, this guy could not. I don't. This Gapco cannot even
no,
do well. I just don't know why you sold somebody for less and you bought somebody for more that is not able to do the job of the person you sold.
yeah.
That doesn't really make any
Yeah, I
sense. It's
mean,
it's it's not a good.
I agree
Yeah.
with you. Their transfer policy this year was not really fantastic. Liverpool
Yeah.
has done better job in the past. Liverpool is currently of the top five teams, the ones that has been the most prudent in terms of spending. Yeah,
Bless him. Yeah.
Liverpool has been the most prudent among them. In the sense that their net spend is about 647 million pounds compared to Arsenal at over 1 billion, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea over 1 billion, Man U almost 1.5 billion, Man City 1 point something billion. Liverpool has been really prudent. So I was surprised that they bought all those players that expensive, and then they sold some players that were really good for them. But tomorrow, so which player do you think will have a better game tomorrow? Is it Etikite or Aland? Who is going to have a better game tomorrow?
I feel Ekiti will have a better game tomorrow compared to Ireland. Ireland, once they stop that supply to Ireland doesn't really perform very well in most matches. That's what I noticed about him in playing for City. If you stop the supply, that's it for Ireland. He won't be able to
Yeah.
perform. So, but Etikite is the kind of person that he knows how to find his way around. He's more of a freelance player. He can move from one
Mobile.
place to the other. He can dribble. Yeah. So he knows how to position himself and he knows how to fight for the ball too. Unlike Alan is like is like an upfront man, is a striker. Just wait for them to supply him and he moves. So
I completely agree with
it's
you,
going to be a
Baba
better
D.
game for yeah,
I
yeah.
also feel that Etikite will have a better game tomorrow. The guy has been scoring freely recently. Haaland's goal has dried up. I don't think Haaland
Hmm.
has scored 2 or 3 goals this year. You know, yeah,
This
I
year,
don't think he
yeah,
has scored 2, 3 goals this year.
yeah. I think for the past 10 games now, maybe I scored maybe like two games, two
And one
two
of them was
goals.
a penalty.
Yeah.
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 So, but also, City has other good players that can score. Semeyo, is a good, fantastic
Yeah.
player that can also score for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what's the name of this guy? Ryan Checky is also a good player that can score for them. But so also, Liverpool has some very good. They have some very good players that can also score for them. So Bosley,
Yeah.
we can't even forget Salah. Salah is still,
Wow, no. Yeah,
he
definitely.
scores a lot.
He might just decide to wake up tomorrow and,
That's
and that will
that's
be
what
his
I'm
day,
thinking.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. So it's
with words or words or I don't even
very very
Florian Wirtz. He has found his
most of their
goal
signings they have this kind of funny names that
he has found
you
he
have to
has
twist your
found his
tongue
goal
sometimes when you want to
scoring
pronounce their
boots
names.
once again, and the guy has been scoring, also creating goals for other players. So
Yeah.
before we go, I want us to just make a prediction for tomorrow's game. Who are you? What's your prediction for tomorrow? If you're going to put your
I
money
see
on any
Liverpool
team
beating.
tomorrow, who are you putting your money on?
It's definitely going to be on Liverpool. I see them beating City like maybe by 3 goals to 1. Yeah, that's my
I
prediction
also
about
will
that.
put my money on Liverpool tomorrow. I feel that they will beat City by, it's going to be a 3-2 scoreline. I think City will try to come
Yeah.
back, but Liverpool will have, the final say. It's going to be an interesting match
Yeah.
tomorrow. We will be watching that one live. So if you want to join us
Yeah.
tomorrow, we will be live for that game tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting tomorrow. So we will
Yeah.
see you. Thank you guys for joining us once again. And I am PT, and with me in the studio today
Baba D.
is Baba D.
So please subscribe and like and share our
Thank
video.
you very much, everyone.
Please.
See you next time.
Okay, bye.